What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. My name is Sean, aka ELYYT, and in today's video we're talking about Team of the Year in FIFA 21, and this is the fourth time I've recorded this video. The first time I actually didn't even click start recording. The other times I messed up so many times on the video that I just had to restart. Okay, it is very late, and if I stumble on my words a couple times during this video, just forgive and ignore it and move on, all right, because it's going to happen just inevitably. Let's go ahead and hop into it. This video is going to cover so much though, and there's a reason that it's taken me a couple times to record it. It's because it's a lot of information and I'm trying to do it on one take because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to edit that much, okay? But it's backfiring, so let's hop into it. We're covering market. If you're wanting to go into Team of the Year and come out of Team of the Year with more coins than you started with, this is the subject of the video that you're going to want to focus on. Now, if you're going into Team of the Year to have a lot of fun, use your coins on upgrade packs, that's going to be segment 2 of the video. The segment 3 of the video is when to buy your team, and that's kind of going to fall into segment 1. I'm going to talk about it a little bit there as well. But it's kind of its own little thing because you're going in Team of the Year looking to build your squad, looking to upgrade your team, as opposed to looking to make profit off of those players. And you can kind of see how those overlap a little bit. But let's go ahead and hop into the market. And the best way to do that is actually look at the market index, which you can find on futbin.com. I don't have a sponsorship from Futbin. It's just a good, accurate place to look at prices that are mostly, I guess, mostly accurate. But it's a very, very good place to look at the general price of the market or the index here. So you can see during, October, November, it was pretty stable between 50 and 60. You saw during Black Friday right here, you saw a little bit of a dip, just by about, 6%. Market goes down on Black Friday. And then it just skyrockets upwards, right? It goes up by 13 points in just that week after Black Friday. That's crazy. That's crazy. And the reason for that is because of buying power. The concept of buying power is basically if there's more coins in the game or more coins in your club, you have more of an ability to buy a more expensive player. It makes sense, right? And that's going to bring the price of cards upwards, okay? And that's what happened during Black Friday is there was a lot more people that had more coins, and with more people that have more coins, the prices of cards went up, okay? Inflation at its basics, okay? And that happened pretty much every promo. You saw it during, Freeze promo, it went up. Now you saw it during Headliners, it went up, okay? So there's a little bit of an artificial rise in that, index because of the introduction of new expensive cards like Headliner, Ben Yedder and stuff like that. So, those new Headliners are going to bring this artificially up on the index. So some of it you got to consider that might be a little bit weird, but most of it's just a natural rise because of buying power. You saw your first drop right here. It went from 84.7 all the way down to 72.4. And just to clarify, guys, if the graph goes up, that means market is high. If the graph goes down, it means market is low. I'm not getting into the ins and outs of how a market index works. It's pretty simple to understand at its basic level. So you're seeing the market was pretty low Thursday, probably after rewards. You saw a little bit of a drop in supply, but as people bought their weekend league teams, it went back up, okay? But that was a 15% drop just in 48 hours. Some of that was because of Team of the Year panic selling. People are preparing. Also with the rewards, it just had a combination effect of dropping 15% in 24 hours. I mean, that wasn't even going to be the big drop of Team of the Year either. I'm expecting that to happen when Team of the Year is actually announced and the date is confirmed, which it still hasn't been by EA, although I think it'll probably be in a couple of days, but we don't know for sure, which is going to be a problem for the market because it's going to cause a lot of panic when they do actually announce it, right? So anyways, we're looking at this market index and it's pretty stable right now. Kind of for the last 2 days, it's sat at about 76, and it's a little higher right now because it's late at night, but it's sat at 76, okay? Pretty stable market. And so if you're looking to buy your cards that are like Neymar and R9 and Ronaldo, okay, you're probably not buying at the perfect time. There's gonna be a little bit more panic that brings those low, but you don't want to wait until Team of the Year actually happens to buy those kind of cards. They're too high rated, they're way too elite, okay? The demand for those is higher going into Team of the Year than the supply will be because they're just so hard to pack but there's so many people that want those cards. And with more FIFA points being open, with traders like us getting more coins and they're more attainable for us as well, they're going to go up in price throughout and after Team of the Year happens. Take a look at Black Friday. Remember how that happened? Black Friday happens. Yes, there was a little bit of a dip in price on Black Friday itself, but after Black Friday and throughout the weekend, it rose. And that was because of people being able to attain those more expensive cards and those better cards and the prices going up. It's the exact same concept during Team of the Year. Sure, it's going to hit a little bit harder because Team of the Year is the biggest week of the year for FIFA. But those elite cards, you definitely don't want to be waiting until the end of the Team of the Year week to buy, all right? So you're going to want to get in on that early, and you're probably going to want to get in on that the day that they announce Team of the Year. I'm expecting that to be the big panic sell, so go ahead and get in on that. Or if there's another opportunity, go ahead and buy. But right now, the market is way too stable to be sure that you're getting the best deal on it. Now, for cards that are lower rated, the cards like Ferland Mendy, the cards like Ousmane Dembele, which I think I mentioned earlier, or maybe I mentioned it the last 2 times I recorded this video. But those are lower rated cards, which means that they're more subject to being packed, right? Still great cards, but more subject to being in packs, okay? So they're going for, $30K. It's very expensive, come January for an 83 rated card. And if you guys have been around the channel for the last year or so, you've probably heard me talk about the theory of the Mendy phenomenon, okay? It's just a term I created because 80 rated Ferland Mendy, every single time you thought that card was dead in FIFA 20, it always made a comeback until I think it was about July is when it finally died, okay? But every single promo, it was so low rated that it took a hit. It dropped in half of its price, sometimes a third of its price when the promo hit. And so much supply happened, and it was like, oh, it's dead. It's good, but somehow it always rose back up afterwards, every single time. This Ferland Mendy is probably not going to be an exception. It's a very similar card. It's just a little bit higher rated. You're going to see this card drop. There's no stopping this card from going down in price. But it'll probably recover afterwards. Nonetheless, with that supply, it's going to be at its lowest point during Team of the Year. Probably within the first 2 days of Team of the Year is going to be the lowest price. Why do I theorize the first 2 days? Well, the first day is going to be the most FIFA points opened, because that's when people have the FIFA points ready for Team of the Year, and they're impatient. They can't wait. They can't wait till the end of the week to open all their FIFA points, so they do it on day 1, all right? And EA are going to do everything to get you to spend all your FIFA points on day 1. They're not going to release upgrade packs. They're probably not going to release an SBC that's very fun. Probably takes 5 minutes and it'll give you an Electrum pack, and you'll be lucky to get a player SBC on day 1. It could happen, but I'm just saying EA are going to make the focus on promo packs. It's going to be the only way to pack Team of the Year on day 1. And with that being said, every single pack that gets opened from FIFA points is tradable. Every pack is tradable, okay? And those packs are going to have an impact on the market, especially for those rare cards that are low rated. And Ferland Mendy, if you got to face it, if you're looking at weekend league meta, that is low rated for weekend league meta. I'm not saying it's the lowest rated rare card. That's gold. That'd be 75, but for weekend league meta, that's a low rated card. You compare it to a Neymar, you compare it to a Ronaldo and Mbappe, it's a low rated card, right? It's not elite, all right? It's definitely not elite. So that's why I think day 1 probably going to be a good time to buy some of those guys. Now, as I mentioned, 75 rated rare golds. As we kind of shift into the second segment of this video, rare gold cards. They have gotten a little bit of hype around them in the last couple of days. In fact, somebody in my Twitch chat, twitch.tv/ELYYT a few times a week. I can't say every day anymore because I'm just not that consistent at it, but I'm live at least 3 times a week at the minimum, most of the time 4 or 5, okay? So that's what to expect over there on Twitch channel, link in the description. But I digress. Somebody in my Twitch chat said, I picked up 5,000 Premier League player rare cards for nearly discard price. And you can take a look. They're already up to actually 1,100 coins. Now, you could snipe them for 950 or less right there, but every single one of them for 1,100 will sell. You can see the most close one to expiring has 8.5 minutes remaining. So it'll get bought before it expires. And with that being said, that's only a goalkeeper. So there's probably other positions like defenders that are going for quite a bit more than 1,100. As you can see, there's only one on the market for 1,100 for defenders. Let's try 1,200. That's more like it. And that's only a wing back as well. You got Davies. Center backs are probably even more. So you're already looking at a little bit of hype on these cards. They're already inflated just a little bit. If you consider the fact that he bought 5,000 of these cards, let me pull out my handy dandy calculator right now, 5,000 of them, and let's say he's making 400 coins per card, you're making 2 million coins on those investments. It's definitely low budget, and it's definitely a pain in the ass, but it's definitely worth it for 2 million coins in profit that easily. But here's the thing. Here's what I told him. I told him, go ahead and take that profit right now. Go ahead and sell it for 300 to 400 coin profit right now. Spend however many hours it takes. Go ahead and sell them. All right? You took the time to buy them. You can take the time to sell them. And I'd say sell them. Sell as many as you can right now because they're up because of the hype. And as I said earlier, they are not going to drop these upgrade packs on day one because that would distract you and give you an opportunity to pack a team of the year without buying FIFA points, and they don't want that. So EA aren't going to drop those on day one. Now, last year they did drop upgrade packs in squad building challenges, right? As I clicked the wrong button. They did drop them, all right? I think they dropped like 81 plus packs or something along those lines. And they also dropped league-specific upgrade packs where you submit 11 rare players and you get a 25k pack specific to a league in return. Now, if you consider the Team of the Year players, you're going to have 4 from Bundesliga, all from Bayern. That's tough as a Dortmund fan, like I am. That's going to be Neuer in goalkeeper. It's going to be Davies at left back. It's going to be Kimmich in the midfield. It's going to be Lewandowski up top. Those are going to be the 4 from Bundesliga. You're also going to have 4 from Premier League. That's going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Virgil van Dijk at center back. You're going to have Bruno Fernandes at center mid. You're going to have Kevin De Bruyne at center mid. Those are going to be the 4 from Premier League. You're going to have 2 from La Liga. You're going to have Messi, obviously, at right wing. You're going to have Sergio Ramos at center back. And then you're going to have 1 from Serie A, which is obviously Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's going to be the 11 Team of the Year players that get in. So most people are going to be looking at Bundesliga and Premier League because that's going to be the best odds on packing a Team of the Year player. And that's what people are going to look at. Now, last year they didn't make it league specific for the requirements. It was just 11 rare players. It didn't matter what league you got it for. And this year, which is a great plus to what we had last year, is it's going to be so much easier to find rare cards because they have this filter, which wasn't around during Team of the Year last year. It is such a good addition to the game, which they did towards the end of FIFA 20, which is going to make it so much easier to buy the exact rare card that you need. If you need to buy a rare card just generally, you can just set it at gold rare, and right now those are all selling pretty quickly already for about 900 coins. Not even a single card up for a full minute at 900 coins. Doesn't matter what league it is. Could be the frickin' 3rd Belgian league. And, well, it couldn't because that's not in the game, but you get my point. It doesn't matter what it is. They're all going for 950 right now, which is insane. Don't buy those yet. Don't buy those yet because day one, you're going to have all those FIFA point packs opened, all those packs saved up from other people opened, and that's going to flood the market with rare cards. There's going to be an opportunity to pick those up. I'm not saying discard price, okay? Yes, you will be able to get some for discard price on bid, but that's not going to last too long. Maybe a couple hours. Get as many of those as possible. Go for it. But you're going to get them for cheaper than what they are right now, all right? There's just going to be so many hitting the market at once. And with a lot of people already have bought them, definitely going to be opportunities for you to pick them up for cheaper than they are right now. So if you've already bought, sell, and then buy again. All right? And that's what I think you should do if you're planning on opening a lot of upgrade packs. Because yes, maybe you're only saving 150 coins per card, right? But if you're buying 5,000 of them, like the guy in my chat, That's going to save you 750,000 coins in the long run. So that's something to consider, guys. Make sure you're being smart about your coins, even if it's at, you know, the margins of just 150 coins, because there's going to be so many upgrade packs that you might do. And if you're saving 150 coins per card, that means you're saving about probably 1,600-ish coins per team, per upgrade pack. And if you did 20 upgrade packs, that's going to save you, and I'm just doing this in my head, so it's completely wrong math. I haven't taken a math class in 5 years, but like 26,000 coins or something like that after 10 upgrade packs. 26,000 coins makes a difference, all right? If it's 100 upgrade packs, you save 260,000 coins. So buying at the correct time, it's going to save you some coins, even if you want to piss away some coins for upgrade packs. And trust me, I get it. This is the best week of the year to open upgrade packs, bar maybe Team of the Season now, because Team of the Year cards aren't always higher rated anymore, which I think takes a lot of the magic out of it. If you actually looked at it last year, Sadio Mane, I packed his 97 rated Team of the Year. First Team of the Year I ever packed. Super hyped. It was untradeable. Had him for the rest of the year. And then Team of the Season came out, and he got a 98 rated Team of the Season. For me, it doesn't make any sense, because Team of the Year means that you were in the 11 best players in the world for the last year. Doesn't matter what league, country, whatever. You were top 11 in the world. You made that world 11. Team of the Season is you were top 23 in your league, which is so much less of an honor. And you still got a higher rated card. For me, that takes some of the magic out of Team of the Year away. All right, I want these to be the highest rated version of their card throughout the year. But that's what EA have decided to do. Anyways, guys, some other things that you can do to prepare some packs is objectives and SBCs. I'll show you guys the objectives that are out right now and some things that you guys actually should kind of consider grinding towards if you haven't done it yet. But let me see if I can actually find these. Where are they at? Where are they at? So obviously this is something that if you haven't already made progress on, like me, you're probably not going to want to be grinding out these kind of things. But where is, here it is, right, 500 goals with a team of a squad rating of 85 plus. This is something that you guys should start grinding out if you want to save packs for Team of the Year, because this is something that you can do in squad battles. Go with an 85 rated team in squad battles, put frickin' 35 goals past each team you play. It'll add up quickly. You can do it in a few hours. You get yourself a 100k pack. You can do the same thing with assists at the exact same time, and instead of one 100k pack, you got two 100k packs. Another thing, SBCs to save up packs. SBCs that are out right now that are worth doing. There's some League SBCs, unfortunately tradable this year. They really killed every single opportunity to have fun with this game on League SBCs, didn't they? But there's still some SBCs that are worth doing. If you take a look at, let's say, Premier League, you've got some SBCs that are absolutely not worth doing. You've got West Bromwich Albion, which gives you a premium mixed players pack, and you're going to be spending about 80,000 coins on that. So unless you have some players already that are going for a ton that are untradeable, it's probably not worth even doing it for the ultimate pack, because you're spending 80k on that SBC alone, which means that you should probably just do the SBCs that are worth doing. Now, you can see which players are, which packs are tradable and untradeable, because if it doesn't say untradeable, it means it's tradable, all right? You scroll to the side, it says untradeable. Electrum Players pack, untradeable, pretty terrible pack. Why would you do it? There's really no reason, okay? But you look at Chelsea, that's actually not too bad. Rare Electrum Players pack, that means you're getting 6 rare gold cards. That's half of a 50k pack, all right? Essentially, if you're only counting the rare golds, that's half of a 50k pack, and it's tradable, okay? Which adds value to it for sure. So you've got 11 Premier League players there, and you only need 5 of them to be Chelsea. You only need 78 rating. That's an SBC that's worth doing. There's a ton of those around in that league SBCs. You just got to search for the ones that are worth doing. Arsenal here, you get a 25k pack. It's going to cost you about 10 or 11,000 coins to do that SBC. You got to consider it is untradeable, so that does decrease the value just a little bit, but is it still worth it for less than half of the price that it would be on the store? And I'd say, yeah, it's probably worth it, especially if you have a card or two in your team. Burnley, on the other hand, you get a small rare mixed players pack. If you know what that pack is, 2 gold, 2 silver, 2 bronze, all rare. So that's 2 rare golds and that's one less rare player than a 25k pack. If you're doing that for less than 10k, probably worth it. I don't know how expensive the Burnley players are, but I know there's a lot of non-rare golds from that team, which might make it worth doing. Small Prime Gold Players Pack, that's a 45k pack cut in half, which would add up to 22,500 coins. If you're doing it for 12k or less, it is untradeable. I would do it for 10k or less if that's the price. And if you have a couple players, obviously, you know, that's kind of something to look for. Small Rare Mixed Players Pack, same thing, but tradable. Manchester City gives you a mega pack, untradeable, and there's probably not as many cheap Manchester City players as there are Burnley players, so that's also something to consider. 45k pack there for Liverpool. 45k pack, that's 6 rare gold cards guaranteed, and the rest of them are non-rare gold cards. And I'd say Liverpool's probably going to end up being worth doing. You can take a look at these prices and kind of get an idea of what these go for by, again, FUTBin gives you a good idea of what prices go for. And you go over to leagues, you just click on the league you want to do, and it'll tell you the pack's rewards, but it won't tell you if it's untradeable or not, so you're going to have to do that on console. But you can see right here, Chelsea, for a 30k pack, you're spending about 14 to 15,000 coins, depending on your console. That's worth it. That's absolutely worth doing, especially for Team of the Year. So that's one of those packs that are worth doing. What about Liverpool there? You're spending 14k on PlayStation, 17k roughly on Xbox, and you can get those for cheaper, for sure. Like, you can make it, you know, if it's 14.25, you can do it for 12 or less without even having a card already, for sure. And that gives you a 45k pack. Yes, untradeable, but still worth it for sure, because it's almost 1/4 of the price it would be on the market. For Manchester City, on the other hand, you're looking at an untradeable pack, and you're not even getting it for half the price. I guess about half the price if you're on PlayStation. A little over half the price if you're on Xbox. So that's what you're looking at there. Half of 45k, probably a little expensive there, unless it's tradable, which it is. So I guess that is a little bit more reasonable there on Manchester United. Those are worth doing, especially if you have cards in your club, guys. You take a look at, you know, the likes of frickin' West Brom, which I'll be on, which kind of ruined the rest of the SBC. And the good news about this is, just like the index, you can kind of see the price of what it's been throughout the last couple of weeks. You know, you can take a look at it daily, take a look at it during the hour. So it looks like at, you know, nighttime on the 18th, it was a lot cheaper to do. I don't know why. It was a lot cheaper on the 18th during at night. I don't know why the reason was for that. You can see which days it's cheaper. It's actually at one of its cheapest points since January 6th, which is when it came out. So that's not really an accurate data point. It's at its lowest point right now. So those are some things to consider to build up your packs. Anyways, this video is getting kind of long, and I think I covered all the points that I wanted to, and I'm very tired, and I'm not sure how many words I messed up on this video. So let me know that in the comments down below, and make sure to drop a like on the video if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I will definitely be bringing out some more Team of the Year related content in the next couple of days. So I'll see you guys then. Peace out.